wake that ass up.
Early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.
Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Lauren LaRosa, DJ Envy is off today. And, Jess Hilarious is still on maternity leave. But we're talking about the audio town hall, We the People, that I did yesterday with the Madam Vice President Kamala Harris. Salute to everybody who used the talkback feature to submit your questions. But we want to hear from y'all, the listeners, right now. Just want to know what you thought about the information that was presented during the audio town hall yesterday. Who's on the line, Red? Good morning.
Hey, good morning. What's going on, LL Cool Bay and Charlamagne?
Good morning.
What's happening? What's your name?
Hey, my name's Chan, man. It's actually Chandler. But, hey, real quick, I just want to say, Charlamagne, I thought you did a fantastic job on that interview. Great talking points. You touched on the points that I feel like a lot of us are thinking about. Felt like you kept the composure, but you still were touching on serious topics. I thought you did a great job. I started listening to it last night when I got off work and listened to it again this morning.
Thank you,
I just thought you did a fantastic job.
What'd you think? What'd you think of the substance of the conversation, though? Did it move you in any way?
Fantastic. I thought Kamala did a great job answering the question. One of my favorite parts was when you said she was scripted, and she said, "No, I'm disciplined," and that because that's something we think about. Also, you brought up the topic of the San Francisco prosecutor situation and also the Obama step-on question. That was a fantastic thing, too. I just thought it was a great interview, and I really think this helped the campaign a whole lot.
Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for listening.
Absolutely. Could I throw in a quick plug?
Of course.
New children's book by Chandler G. Hayes, Langston Mason's Kool-Aid Adventure. It's on Amazon, Barnes & Noble. Just about a little boy that starts a Kool-Aid or a drink stand.
Oh, absolutely. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Good morning. Who's this?
It's Trey from Norfolk.
Trey, what's up, Trey? What's happening?
Good. What's good, Charlotte? What's good, Laura?
Good morning.
What's good? Me for the Breakfast Club. Good morning.
Thank you. What you thought of the audio town hall with Vice President Kamala Harris last night?
I think it was awesome. You did a really good job answering her some very pointed questions and not letting her off the hook with some of the things that she's been sticking to her script on. I do think, though, she could benefit from stepping back from a lot of the political stuff. Like you said, the scripted stuff, we've heard it a lot. And as an independent, that's not what's ringing home to us. Like, even after the audio town hall, that's not – she answered a lot of questions that we had, but I think just having a regular conversation like, look, this is what the heck is going on with our country. Get away from the political talks, because we hear that every 4 to 8 years. What had us so hyped about voting from him is when we hear from him, it wasn't always just the political points, but it was actual conversations and it was just actual talking that was had to the community outside of just the black community. And then when she does that, that's when she'll see that hype and that momentum that she had post and pre Democratic convention come back again, and especially she'll start seeing that reflected in the polls. But that's just my 2 cents. I think you did a wonderful job.
That's a great point. I wonder about that, right? Because I be thinking to myself sometime, did Obama put too much sauce on it? Because, his whole campaign was about hope and change. And I don't know if you saw him last week in Pennsylvania. He was basically saying, look, man, a lot of people don't want to vote for us because they feel like it's not going to make a difference. And he said, you're right. We're not going to eliminate poverty. We're not going to get rid of all the problems with race. We're not going to prevent every bad thing from happening in this country. But we are people who care, who can make your life a little bit better. To me, that's more of a realistic message than, we can change everything and hope you can believe in.
Like you said, man, that part of it, that's just politics part, right? We heard that every 4 to 8 years that we can change, positive hope and all that good stuff. And I'm trying to, not curse anything like that. But what I'm saying is just more so having
the
a regular conversation. Like if me and you was talking on the streets about, what's going on in the political environment, we're not going to stick to a script. We're going to just have a regular conversation like, look, this is what's going on with the border, this is what's going on with the economy, and that is what she needed. The soft part of it, the hope part of it, that shit is good for middle America. But for us independents, us that's in the middle, and people that's really, really focusing outside of the political talking points, just have a conversation. See if people get away from the talking points and just really have that conversation. I think when she goes, and maybe if she comes back on the Breakfast Club or when she goes to Joe Rogan, if she does that, that's what's going to help her versus just the same old, I'm middle class, and then get away from that and just get back to having real conversations.
I agree.
I got you. Thank you, my brother.
I think that's why it resonated so much with a lot of people. Like the time she did do that, it was like, oh, like this is refreshing. Like she's a person. She knows what's going on.
1-800-585-1051. We're taking your calls on the audio town hall, We the People, with Madam Vice President Kamala Harris that we did yesterday on iHeartRadio. It's the Breakfast Club. Yep, it's the world's most dangerous morning show, The Breakfast Club. Charlamagne the God, Lauren LaRosa, a.k.a. LL Cool Bay. DJ Envy is off today. Jess Hilarious is on maternity leave, but we are here talking about the We the People audio town hall that I did yesterday with Madam Vice President Kamala Harris on iHeartRadio. We're taking your phone calls on the situation, on the call, on the audio town hall. Who we got on the phone, Red? Good morning.
LaMasia. Oh, it's LaMasia?
What's up, LaNasia? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm blessed, black, and highly favored.
So I enjoyed the interview. I just feel like she should have went more in depth with things, like telling us how she thinks the court is going to handle him if they prosecute him. Let us know like exactly what she means by like things, like just get more in depth with things. It seems like she's like afraid of talking to us. Like it seems like she's afraid of opening up to us.
I think she's
I just feel like I need more.
Yeah, it's certain situations that they don't really go deep on. There was a part of the conversation where I even asked her, why can't y'all say Trump needs to be in jail, but Trump has no problem saying he gonna lock all y'all up?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
I just feel like she should have said more, like what she's going to do more about like getting the illegal immigrants that's hurting us out. Like, what are you going to do about what's in here now? What are you going to do if you get elected and Donald Trump starts this riot again? Like, what are you going to do to help us? Like, you're telling us it's not going to happen, but how?
Well, this is just one conversation. She's got a lot more. She's sitting down with Fox News today, so we'll hear a lot more things over the next few weeks, I'm sure. Thank you for calling.
You feel like she's going to be as comfortable with Fox News, though, as she was with you? I feel like Fox News, she going to be back buttoned up.
I don't know. It's a good question. You know what it is? This is just my personal opinion. I think that she operates very well when she's angry, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like when you say something that moves her and like she's already got that fire in her, she's like the Incredible Hulk. She can unleash it at any time. Yeah. And I think a platform like Fox News might bring that out of her.
When Big Kamala come out, because it was a couple times I was like, oh, she gonna reach across that table. He better relax.
I was saying when she telling Trump, I'll eat your lunch. Putin said he'll eat your lunch. You know what I mean? When she's telling the hecklers in Michigan, hey, relax. Like it's there. It's there. Good morning.
Good morning, everybody. How you doing?
Good morning.
What's up, brother?
This is Jordan from Bermuda, man. I listened to the town hall yesterday, and I want to say it was really good. I liked how you guys pulled that off, gave her the opportunity to speak to speak candidly, and I think she's going to be a good pick. Also, this is important for the world, not just important for America. You know, the world is watching, and the real donkey of the day should be whoever pressed that button and cut her off mid-sentence and switch it over to the Clue Show. That's who should get the donkey of the day, man. For real.
Well, this was our fault this time. Last time, me and the vice president had a conversation when I had my late night talk show, The God's Honest Truth. It was her team that was wrapping it up. This time it was our team because we was only on from 5 to 6. You got to think that's what we call specialty programming in the radio world. So every station, 140 stations across the country, 140 different markets, was playing it from 5 to 6. At 6, it had to end. So that's just when you're doing live radio, it happens. That's all.
Yeah. I kind of get it. But anyway, you guys have a great day. And like I said, the world is watching, man. It's not just important for America. The progress, one step forward, two steps back if everybody's going to vote for Trump.
Thank you, my brother. The full version of the conversation is on YouTube. It's on the Breakfast Club YouTube page. And if you want to listen to it in the audio form, it's on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network.
I want to tell you.
Yes, ma'am.
Right now, hashtag Black is trending with 1.3 million posts, number 21 across Twitter or X worldwide. And it's all of the points where Kamala spoke directly about either being black, the black church, when she talked about Trump talking to the people in Detroit, anything that was when she got into her blackness, being black, speaking directly to black men, all that stuff is trending within that because people want to hear it. They want to be spoken directly to.
Wow. Well, I want to salute once again everybody in Detroit, that black-ass city. Very special place, man. Salute to Pastor Kinlock. Salute to Zeke from New Era. Salute to Icewear Vezo. Salute to Eric Thomas. Salute to Sharon, the program director at WJLB. Salute to Bushman. Salute to Chanel, Dominique. Thank you, Chanel. Thank you to all of those folks in Detroit who made that event extra special yesterday, man. And go check out the We the People audio town hall. The visuals are up on Breakfast Club YouTube page, like I just said, and the podcast is up on the Black Effect iHeartRadio podcast network. Okay. And it's in full, so the question that got cut off is on there as well.
Wake that ass up
early in the morning.
The Breakfast Club.